will come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
To the air, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got his man quickly.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Florida's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Got him downfield. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Feeling some heat. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The handoff to Johnson. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Mertz. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his target down the middle. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. The play action fake. Unloads it left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, and you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Kearse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Off the play fake on 1st down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Mertz. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. To short hands, it's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. From this spot on the field, that will be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the 1st on 4th down. And the Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to Johnson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Now the play fake.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Ewers. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Abrams. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more, but Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Gators will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Longhorns heading quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Give to the running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. To the air, it's Mertz. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. He's looking to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He makes a catch. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Card in the backfield. It's Moore. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Gets it out quickly. Runs through the tackle. Stopped after making the catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 28 to Alabama. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Mertz. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start, and it's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Out of the gun to give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Let's see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. They go to the draw. Sweet feet on the move. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gators send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bolden. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Texas! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The handoff to Johnson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Reads it, fires complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The give to the tailback. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to it. The Longhorns pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Golden. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And the Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Sweet feet on the move. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense where now they got a manageable situation.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He finds his man. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll give it to Johnson. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The give to the back. Tackle is made after the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Mertens. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Quick completion on the out. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill at running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Handoff from the shotgun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's held. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Power football with the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Fires to the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Badger. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Finds a man on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Gators are marching down the field.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Mertz. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking deep down the right side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Golden. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Ewers. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give as they work on that clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the left side. Oh, what a cut! They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Now on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Open space at the 25. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, hit down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has